When the city of Atlanta was preparing for the 1996 Olympic Games, they looked at the unsightly tenement buildings around Centennial Park in downtown Atlanta, and they just decided they were going to knock down all those buildings, and they dislocated the urban poor, and they built new condominium developments out where land was cheap, out toward the airport near the freeway, and just brought the people in here away from their homes, their heritage, their backgrounds, and that's where they landed them, in places such as this.
Our neighborhood, for the zip code, it has the highest child abuse rates. It has some of the highest crime rates. When we picked this area, we partially picked it because we actually came on some police when we were traveling around, and we said, we just kind of want to know what this area is like. And they said, you see us here now? I said, yeah. He goes, we're the only area in Atlanta that has a continuous police presence. We said, that's where we need to be.
I tell him, if you see Rusty out, then you can come out. But other than that, he doesn't come out. And it's unfortunate because he's a boy, so he should be able to run and tumble and jump and whatever at any given moment. But because where we are, he can't do that.
So it's a gated community, but you still...
Don't let the gates fool you.
It's Sabbath morning, and we're in an apartment complex in the suburbs of Atlanta where a young Seventh-day Adventist family are following the example of Jesus, and they're following his incarnational ministry. They're living among the people. They're, to use their phrase, hanging out with the people and ministering to them, showing Jesus' love and becoming part of the community, and building bridges, building friendships, and making an impact.
Now, we moved into an apartment that from the outside, everything looks good. If I was a missionary and I went overseas, people would applaud me left and right. That's great. You can put your life in untold danger over there all you want. You can sit at home and never leave the church and put yourself in mortal danger, and people are good with that. But when you start to cross the lines of race and economics and these barriers that are built up, and you just go to 15 miles south of where you used to live to the other side of the tracks, people think you're crazy and that you're putting your kid's life in danger, and that it's just stupid. If God has told me to go there, then I'm as safe than if I'd stayed in Buckhead and sat on my couch. Safer. And the myths and the fears that we had of people that looked different and were colored different than us, or didn't have whatever we thought we had, they were just that, myths. Fears. We were all taught to be, afraid of each other. And the truth of the matter is, maybe 1% of the people that are in areas like this are out for bad. The rest are just like us. They just are trying to figure it out.
As an act of faith, Rustin and his wife Stacy, along with their 3 children, left their comfortable home in a fashionable Atlanta neighborhood, and they moved into this community to put Christ's method of outreach into practice. Recently, they received a small appropriation from Global Mission to help them expand their ministry. Thank you for your continuing support of Global Mission and your weekly support of World Budget and mission offerings.